What's good, bro?
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very exciting episode of Smoke Sweat Pray Live. Whew. Alright, let's see here. We're looking good, y'all. Alright, it's been Alright guys, we're gonna start out with some practice, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, beautiful. Just get warmed up and stuff. It's been a little minute since I've played. Hey, what's up, Liggy?
I got him.
So we're just trying to get the dust off the cobwebs and you know.
Good morning. Gran, love you too.
Push it. You got it. Come on, man. Yo, yo, yo.
Oh.
Let's go.
Once we get this practice in, we'll go ahead and see what we got coming up next. All right, got that break start on Silver. Nice.
Turn it up. We always be ready. Hey, I got him. Keep coming.
Let's hope that that's how my guy performs when we're in the real life game and it's time to get them putbacks. Ah. Ah.
Hey. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
All right.
Pete.
I don't think that was a bad. That was the worst layup mix master run I've ever had, but yeah, shows that the best. Lightning. What the hell is that?
We're here. We're here. Hey, let's go. Move around. Y'all ready to lose? You got it. Come on. Box out. Yeah, get serious. Come on. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Come on! What are you, Pro MP? Come on! Your confidence is gone now.
Alright, let's see what our weekly quests are if we have any available. It's rec day, all games are 2 XP. Workouts done for the week.
There it is.
Why not? Let's go see what it's like in the wreck real quick.
Show night tonight. You were the top rookie last month.
I am about to get on MLB and
Nice.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here's a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Zion and Tice together down low. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 guard. And for Miami, Jovic and Bam play together inside. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Butler. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 1. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow. Another new year. New possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
It's impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
I don't like missing my first shot.
Here's Hawkins. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. McCollum outside for 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot
Come
of
on
pride
with it slightly
in
early.
giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. For 3. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. He said when Zion is healthy and right, you can't really stop him, but you can try to contain him. Stop his dribble drive, force him to hit shots over the top of you. Sounds like they're going to try to make him a jump shooter tonight.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires from deep. That
Come
shot,
on,
no good.
man.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ingram double teamed. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get
And they're
that.
running. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at New York. They've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings. Playing well as of late.
You know, for Miami, they continue to look incredibly dangerous.
Clean that up,
The
y'all. Let's clean that
cohesion and
up.
Teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot
It's
to do
good.
with that.
Now here's
Defense.
McCollum. Very solid offensive production. Averaging
So
18
soft
points a
inside
game.
interior.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
Here's Mr. Perfect. It's a 5-point game. Off the
Slightly
left rim
late.
and out.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see
Oh,
the effort
yeah, they
level.
pulled me in for a
And his
2-pointer.
tonight has
As you
been
can
high.
see, he's still at 40. Oh, good D.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season.
Damn
Even
it,
better
man.
in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Nails it from 3. Mr. Perfect's gotten his third basket of the night.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Whew.
Tice, a screen on Butler.
So they're trying to find that. Oh, look at Brendan.
The pass to Tice.
Yeah, they can be out.
Out to McCollum. Fires the three. On target from range. McCollum's got 7 points.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
And the Heat, another three.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
A minute 9 left to play in the first. Fires for three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
That was a nice little go-to shot.
Player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call
McCollum.
Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bryant, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kevin Love comes in for Jovic.
Come on with the slightly early.
Butler. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Burks. Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. To the inside. Green.
Good D.
Misses from close range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Driving inside. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pelicans trail by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Alvarado outside. Pass to Ingram. McCollum with it. Pounded by Rozier. There's a screen by Robinson-Earl. For three, McCollum. Rebound Miami. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
And so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Green. Also, Brandon Ingram out there. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He picked up 38 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was carrying this team, taking over offensively. Can he do it again? We'll see.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset.
Got that takeover, y'all. It's over with now. It's over with now.
And will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Jaquez grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mr. Perfect's got 29.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Let's get him.
Here's Ingram.
We killing them with the first takeover, girl. This is the first takeover.
They match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Number 85.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call.
Finally did whatever it was I guess I had to do to unlock that takeover. You don't just get it off the bat. You gotta earn that takeover.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's the screen by Bryant. The shot. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Takes the 3. It's held in by New Orleans. Next matchup, they'll be at home
I
against
can't believe
the
I
Wizards.
missed that shit.
And that's a 1-game homestand.
Damn it, man.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Bryant. Jovic comes in for Love. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Jaquez. And Richardson subbed in for Rozier. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
McCollum looks around. From downtown, Adebayo grabs the board. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Williamson finds McCollum. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Jovic.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Come on with the slightly earlies, man. Good putback.
Slams it in.
Bam, Adebayo with the putback dunk.
That Bam is bringing here, just all over the glass.
There's a minute 12 left in the second. Alvarado, the pass to Williamson. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
They're going to take me out. That's the first time I ever seen them take me out of a game with a takeover. Oh.
And so
the whole rest of the
Miami
half, too, at that, to the halftime. What the hell is going on here?
Their efficiency has been off the charts.
What is going on
They're running their sets
here?
well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Let's see if she make it. Let's see if she make this half-court shot. Come on. To 10,000. Oh.
We appreciate you joining us at halftime. Tonight we tip off with a check on the injury situation. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie. Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Heat.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the 3, you know the rest.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Heat leading by 22. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. He buries it from 3.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
You know, Brent, CJ McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, CJ has been amazing since day one coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that CJ, after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act. Just a smooth scorer is CJ McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this
Oh,
one
yeah,
away.
right.
Shot's good by McCollum.
McCollum just catching the defense asleep right there. I don't know why you would be. CJ's such a devastating scorer.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Tice.
No good. Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Now here's McCollum. 18 points for him. The shot by Ingram, no good. Outside Burks. Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
13 feet out, and that one's good. Ingram's got 5 now.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 38. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Let's go.
Mr. Perfect's got 41.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Williamson outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Alvarado's checked in for Hawkins. Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a
passer. He's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion. Now, CJ saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
Here's Mr. Perfect.
Oh, that's early. I felt it. Yeah, good
the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Alvarado. Banked it in off the glass. Alvarado's got his first points of the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's a screen by Love. There's the 3.
Come on.
Mr. Perfect shot is off. New Orleans has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. McCollum's shot is off. The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Buries it from 3. Mr. Perfect's got 44.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Tice, a screen on Jaquez. Ingram. No good there.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Williamson. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Damn it.
With a three. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. McCollum against Rozier. Alvarado outside. Ingram on the wing. 5 points in the game. No good with the triple.
Ooh.
And so it's Miami in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
I like the activity, guys. Active hands, active feet.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Yeah. He said they really thought they had a chance tonight. It's 16-18, guys.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
Pass accuracy, speed with ball. Damn! Gotta be kidding me.
Showtime, MP.
Showtime. Oh, front office. Oh, let's see what the front office got to talk about. What they got going on now?
Hey, ready, MP?
You did what you set out to do. Brought home the NBA Cup.
How's it feel? Like you expected?
You know, it does, but it doesn't.
What do you mean?
You know, after the build-up to that final moment, when we were finally holding the trophy, I felt,
Joy.
no.
Pride.
Hungry.
No.
You hunted your prey for months and figured bagging it would bring its own reward, but getting that taste only brought you more hunger.
I'm starving.
Well, there's
Coach.
plenty more fish in that CMP. We're building to something special this year. Speaking of, let's get you set up with goals for the second half. Any of these stand out to you?
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals this year, then we need to win in hostile environments.
Ain't no better way to overcome adversity than facing it head on. And playing in front of 20,000 fans who want nothing more than to see you fail is a great way to test your mettle.
Oh, glad you see it my way, Coach.
That's my goal you just picked. Technically, you see it my way.
All right. I'll let you have that one.
And you just failed your first test. Never back down from a bully, especially on the road.
Always teaching, huh? Well, that's good, because I'm always learning.
I'll make a road warrior out of you yet, MP. We're just getting started.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this, and you'll be rewarded.
Natsu? Yeah. Glycerin? Yeah.
All right, let's get in there and get after it, MP. Let's go, guys. Let's get this W. Let's get these W's. Let's get these wins. You already know what it is.
Feeling you, MP.
So far, we're looking great. We only have 2 losses in the entire season. It's pretty epic. That is pretty amazing, guys.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports.
29-2, guys.
Set for this NBA
29-2.
presentation with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. Look at the Heat. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Indiana Pacers just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now for Miami, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. And for the Heat, in the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Alec Burks is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Adebayo in at the center. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
Let's go.
Besides make a big
Let's start off hot, yeah. Start off hot for the perimeter.
Think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
4 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown.
Now Halliburton loves
Tyrese Halliburton
answering
for the
a challenge. A three made on one
three.
end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Here's Mr. Perfect. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Slightly late.
Off target.
Slightly
Indiana's
late.
gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Butler passes to Mr. Perfect. For the 3, drills the three-pointer. Mr. Perfect's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard.
Oh. What's up, Jalan?
This team should have some staying power for years to come.
What's going on? Oh,
no doubt about it.
I just let him just
we appreciate
blow right
the report.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The turnaround. Good work defensively by Turner.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
For the Pacers.
And it's Halliburton missing. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And now let's send it over to the
you playing for the
sidelines and get a
Pacers? Why you say
report
that?
David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has
that
the
was a
ball.
block. I'm challenging that shit.
Thank you, David. And here we go.
Yo, he blocked the ball. He hit the ball first. Then they want to call a foul.
And he's disputing the personal foul.
Yeah, we're going to challenge that.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what
the previous play is under review.
Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
Based on my physical condition, I should be on the Indiana Pacemakers.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples. For now.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA. Halliburton
I heard him, right?
gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for.
We're making history out here.
A lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked.
75% for the three-line, I bet.
He's one of the best shooters at his position.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. From outside the arc. And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg. And the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
That Dallas guy looks familiar. Young people have to duck every time he turns his body on the shower so they don't get dick slapped.
For second place.
Here's Mr. Perfect. A three-pointer off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Turner. Back to Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. And here is Siakam. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Here's Mr. Perfect.
Fucking early, man. Really?
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Halliburton, that's good.
And this motherfucker's on fire.
Part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mr. Perfect's got 15.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Outside Mathurin, and a wide open look for Siakam.
Indiana's the Midwest's mentally challenged brother. I can say that. I got a mentally challenged brother who people mistake for being someone.
And it's Rozier with the assist. He's got 18.
And this is
You
the
stupid
game
for that.
plan for him. He's a big part.
Let's go.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job.
Oh, he
delivering
made
for this
that.
team. Productive.
1.2 left.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers.
Motherfucker just
He totaled
made that.
14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this.
Wow. That boy Tyrese Halliburton is snapping,
And
huh?
this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
His mother does better with the wrists.
Toppin is out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Aaron Neesmith.
Ooh,
then there's
get that out of here.
And it's McConnell in at the point guard. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in
From
the last
deep.
outing against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He had 44 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store.
He gets paid much less though.
Can't wait to see.
Only because I only had $20 in me at a time.
Really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he
lighting
was
their ass
enjoying
up
himself
from my
in
side.
that last game. He had his offense
73%.
flowing.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Slightly late.
Mr. Perfect. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's
I liked
his
it 22 and 23. I wasn't too crazy about 24.
For Miami.
I mean, it was all right.
Jaime Jaquez. And Josh Richardson subbed
this
in
was
for
okay.
Rozier. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Wiseman. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And he's good on the three ball.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's...
What about the later ones are you not crazy about?
Big man can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
Like what, 19, 20, 21, yeah?
Player, Kevin, and
but
there were years
for me, 22 and 23 with a shit.
Big, that he was out of position, but he can
that's why, as you can see, I still play 23 to the day.
He's a tremendous shot blocker.
I might even do some 23 later. I don't know. Who knows?
Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
How was that slightly late?
Perfect can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Neesmith, the pass to Turner. He nails it, and we're tied up. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. From the arc.
Oh, slightly early.
The shot, no good.
Damn, that could have been nice.
4 of 7
off the screen.
In the second quarter so far, and they take the lead.
Holy son of a bitch.
Got 4 points this quarter.
Come on now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, it's the Heat missing.
No, again, it's me missing.
So it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Outside Turner. It's Nembhard on the wing. Richardson cover. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Here's Butler. Well placed.
Yeah, good job, Jimmy.
Butler's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
Halliburton for
nice
3.
Screen.
He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8.
He started the game scorching.
6 of 8. 6 of 8.
In the first period, but none here in the second.
I think 2K19 was my most baller season. 50 triple doubles on average. Always hated restarting back to level each 2K app.
See, that for me, that was 22. I was averaging triple doubles, quadruple doubles almost. Blocks, yeah. I had a big, I had a center.
Here's Mr. Perfect.
Oh my God, with the slighties, with the slighty. Come on, y'all killing me with the slighties.
What the D was doing there, clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back for the second half following
this shit is crazy.
2K Sports.
This shit is crazy. This is a close game, y'all. As you know, guys, we're like, what, 29-2? We only lost 2 games in the season, so that's why it's pretty intense right now.
6'4" shooting guard. I was practically unstoppable.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
W2 fam. Let's go.
Heat shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Mr. Perfect.
Oh, come on with the slightly early, bro.
Yeah,
I'm drowning out here, see? I'm down to 50%.
The second half with Halliburton for three. No basket. That's his fifth miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Turner. And
oh, my God. Really?
The Pacers shooting well.
Really?
50% from the floor. Here's Nembhard.
Hell no.
Siakam. He can't hit that time.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Three-pointer, Butler.
Come on, Jimmy.
For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Mathurin.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects again from distance. That his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. Burks covering. And it's Mathurin missing.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going.
I hope so.
It's always positionless basketball.
I hope so, buddy.
Like can do anything. In today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Oh, he caught him with the pump fake.
David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
It's Jimmy Butler catches him with the pump fake.
Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Halliburton outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. Outside Mathurin. Down low. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, is tight.
Whoa, we down by 10 points.
By Eric Spoelstra.
They put me on the bench and we down by 10.
He's gonna
we were up by 3.
With his team.
Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me, right?
The Heat trail by 10 on the court right now for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. To the
what's up? Oh, what's up, Trey?
Here's Mr. Perfect. Three-pointer.
Yeah!
You can tell
Let's
he's
go!
feeling it. He's on fire. Pacers leading by 7.
Defense. Get the stop.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Top of the key. Miami grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
To the inside.
Yeah, yeah. I see you, Big Bam. Bam, bam, smash.
Too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Thumbs up, everybody.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Mr. Perfect
Let's
gets it to
go.
go.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
I want to win. That's what's gotten into me.
Finds Nemhard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
Mr. Perfect and the Heat, another three.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Back to Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Oh!
No good from outside.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Got that one up quick. Halliburton's got 25 points.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target from three-point range. Halliburton against Burks. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Mathurin. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead. And here are the Heat now. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. Mr. Perfect can't hit. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. Man. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Rain good bless family.
Well, guys, looks like we are going to be suffering our third loss of the season. Damn it, man. We had a 15-16 game winning streak.
That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Good, another from three.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time. Pass to Halliburton. Misses off the right iron. Here's Miami now. Here's Mr. Perfect beyond the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And so the Pacers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Brand next game win.
Just got to tighten up. Get him next time.
We are 29-3. I repeat, we have 29 wins.
It's game time.
We now have 3 losses.
All right, baby.
Damn.
Let's get down.
29 wins. All right. There we go. We're gonna win this one for you.
A record many consider to be impossible to break. But here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly. Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Colin Sexton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for Utah. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Then there's Keontae George. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at power forward. And for the Heat, Jovic and Bam play together inside. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point guard position. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Takes a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Pass to George.
Please win it.
Outside.
Game brother big.
Here's Hendricks. That 3's off the mark. 3-pointer.
Ah, come on.
Mr. Perfect shot is off. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff. Markkanen signed his extension. He is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give
Good job, Jimmy.
Opening, he will exploit the defense.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Sexton. Pass to George. There's the triple. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Jovic. Here's Adebayo, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Markkanen outside. There's a screen. Outside Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. Miami's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He dropped 50 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
The Jazz making a switch here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. John Collins comes in for Hendricks. Sensabaugh's checked in for Markkanen. And Clarkson subbed in for George.
Oh, the handles from Jordan Clarkson.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Collins with a screen on Rozier. Here's Clarkson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jazz trail by 10. Up top, Collins. Pass to Sexton. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc. Good! Another from 3.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action. Up. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown.
Man, he was really shooting the fucking lights out, man. He was 6 of 8 in that first half in that last game, man. That's still kind of mind-boggling, yo. He beats
And
Morton,
also,
man.
the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out
Think
and
about the next time I gotta play them
transition.
motherfuckers.
They've got Terry Rozier, Butler out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. building this lead in every way possible.
Cash. Mills with the bucket. Mills has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires in the triple.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Mills. And the layup is good.
Thank you.
Mills has got his second basket on the night.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Off the mark there with a three. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. 11-point game. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Clarkson with the tip. Miami's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. This one for three. Clarkson grabs a miss. Jazz trail by 11. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Clock at 6. From deep. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Heat leading by 9. Here's Mr. Perfect. Again, the Heat misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
On the wing, Clarkson. Outside Mills. Kessler, a screen on Burks. Mills, no good. Miami has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Oh my God, I'm breaking everything, bro.
Miami.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so
far. It's not been my quarter, bro.
He's really struggling to get going.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Wow.
Collins so active around the rim.
I gotta snap the fuck out of this, man. What the hell's going on?
2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect.
There we go.
Hits the trifecta. Mr. Perfect's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Back to Clarkson. Here's the floater. The shot no good. Good D by Richardson. Heat leading by 10. Launches it. The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Back to Collins. Clarkson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's got 8.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range.
No problem
for him on that 3.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 10.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Markkanen against Burks. Now Mills. Into the lane. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mills has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Mr. Perfect. The 3 is up.
Oh, that's early.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Miami Heat.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And Hopstep Horace says, Ernie is the best host out there. What's it like sharing a set with him? I promise, fellas, I didn't write that.
Hold up, Ernie. Don't you have a cousin named Horace?
We met him down here a couple years ago. I remember him.
I can neither confirm nor deny I have a cousin named Horace, and he may or may not know how to hopstep. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Grant, when you talk about consistency in officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
So the Utah 5 right now. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. Heat leading by 8. Pass to Mr. Perfect. The 3 connects again from distance.
Well, that did it. He's now even for the record.
And his next triple will earn him the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal.
About to make some history on the next shot.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Back to Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Burks. Sexton.
Well, this is what makes him a complete two-way player. Great defense there from Bam Adebayo.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
For 3, George. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Sexton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Wow.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Give him 35. Adebayo, a screen on George. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again for 3.
And that shot moving him into history. The most triples ever in a single season.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
I mean, can you believe it? Overtaking Steph Curry's top season, and now maybe some debate when we talk about the greatest shooter in league history.
A captivating personality, player, and what a season. Now we get to hear from MP. He's got the mic.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day. And sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish. And when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Moving words from MP. He is a class act all the way.
Thanking everyone who made him the shooter he is. He really is one of the league's very best.
Here's George. He's got 5. Pass to Kessler. Now Sexton. Markkanen left side. Sexton looking around. Shoots over Burks. Sexton, that's good.
Well, look, if you're guarding Sexton in pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first.
Heat leading by 12. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Markkanen. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Butler. Sexton grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
For 3, George. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jovic. Butler on the wing. A minute 39 left in the third. Basket's good. And the Heat lead by 16.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
So,
oof, 98 to 96.
Miami calls timeout.
Damn.
They're ahead by 38. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
We've got Jaime Jaquez, Josh Richardson out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Puts up a 3.
Come on.
The shot misses. Ooh, poked away. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Mr. Perfect's got 41.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Bettina?
Talk about when you first knew this record was within reach.
I just work on, you know, playing hard, controlling what I can, and staying ready when my number is called. If I start looking at that record, it'll take me out of the flow with my teammates and have me not playing the right way. Joe.
So what's next? Do you try to break your own record or expand on other parts of your game?
You know, the sky's the limit, Joe. What's next is what I've been doing. Identifying what I can do to help my team win and doing my best to make that happen.
We have a question over here, please. MP, please over here.
MP, your jumper is so pure, no wonder you're
Yo, MP has more threes than anyone ever. Dude is the best shooter I've ever seen.
Alright guys, drop that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, hit that notifications, and stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more content.